The Ballad of Gettysburg College, Gettysburg. A tragedy in 51 acts. Oh, gather round, my darlings, and let me tell you the tale of Gettysburg College, Gettysburg, a place where dreams go to die, where the ghosts of bad decisions haunt the halls, and where the administration's incompetence is so profound, it could make a rock weep. I am but a humble narrator, a wounded soul who has seen the horrors firsthand, and now I shall expose them with the precision of a surgeon's scalpel. Let us begin with the literary massacre. Picture this: a thriving literary magazine, a beacon of creativity, a sanctuary for the humanities shut down by the cold, unfeeling hands of leadership who could not even read the words they so carelessly extinguished. Missy, a voice of reason in this wasteland, cried out, "What embarrassing leadership!" And she was right. How dare they? How dare they rob students of their voices, their art, their souls? The president should hang his head in shame, for he has committed a crime against culture itself. A literary journal is not just paper, and ink is hope. It is legacy, it is the heartbeat of the humanities. And they killed it. But wait, my loves, the horrors do not end there. Let us speak of the COVID catastrophe. Tim Harper, a poor soul trapped in this nightmare, recounts the betrayal. Money snatched from palms before the college whispered, "Oh, by the way, your classes are online now, and also you cannot breathe without breaking a rule." The guidelines, a joke. The communication, non-existent. They left students stumbling in the dark, tripping over invisible restrictions, punished for crimes they did not even know they committed. This is not just negligence, this is cruelty. A college should be a guide, a protector, not a thief in the night, stealing tuition with one hand and dignity with the other. And oh, the costume party scandal. Joshua H., a wronged alumnus, speaks of the college's grotesque overreaction disowning a graduate over a TV show costume. Let that sink in. A costume. Not a crime, not a sin, just fabric and pretend. Yet Gettysburg College, Gettysburg, in its infinite pettiness, decided this was worthy of exile. What does this say about them? That they value appearances over people. That they would rather punish than understand. That they are, at their core, spineless. Now let us wade into the dining hall disaster. The food, is a crime against taste buds. Imagine rubbery eggs that weep grease, pasta so overcooked it dissolves into mush, and mystery meat that even the bravest souls dare not identify. The dining options, repetitive, bland, punishing. This is not sustenance, this is torture. And the administration expects students to thrive on this slop, to learn on an empty stomach. It is laughable. And the dorms, oh, the dorms. Tiny rooms with walls so thin you can hear your neighbor blink. The cleanliness, questionable. The comfort, non-existent. This is not living, this is surviving. And for how much? A fortune. A king's ransom. For what? For the privilege of being miserable. But the greatest sin of Gettysburg College, Gettysburg, is its soul-crushing isolation. The town, a graveyard, the social life, dead on arrival. If you are not part of the frat scene, prepare to be forgotten. Weekends stretch on like eternity, a wasteland of boredom. The administration, useless. Bureaucratic nightmares who would rather polish their image than lift a finger to help. And let us not forget the battlefield vulgarita students screaming obscenities through megaphones in the hallowed silence of Gettysburg's history. Jomac 310, a witness to this sacrilege, was rightfully disgusted. This is not free speech, this is disrespect.
Businesses near Gettysburg College, Gettysburg are like places where you think you can trust the self-checkout, but surprise, someone already tampered with it. You know, this guy Marcus Kovasai, 20, from Gettysburg, he put card skimmers on the Walmart self-checkout machines. Like, how could you? People just trying to buy groceries and now their card info is stolen. Police caught him, but imagine how many people had to call their banks, cancel cards, stress about money. And then another guy from Florida did the same thing at multiple Walmarts, Hanover, Newberry Township, even right here in Gettysburg. Like, why? Tourists just wanting snacks or souvenirs end up with empty bank accounts. Probably those skimmers sat there for days before anyone noticed. Businesses near Gettysburg College, Gettysburg are like stores where you hand over your card and someone else already planning to use it later. There was this retail fraud ring, two people buying expensive stuff with stolen credit cards, then returning it for cash. Like, wow, bold. Police released their photos, but who knows if they got caught. Probably tourists bought souvenirs, then their cards got used for flat-screen TVs. And those people probably just laughed all the way to another town. Businesses near Gettysburg College, Gettysburg are like places where even cash isn't safe. Some storage unit had 50,000 in fake money stacked up ready to go. Like, imagine paying for a Gettysburg ghost tour with Monopoly money and not even knowing. Some store probably took a fake bill, then realized too late. The feds got involved, but how many people got tricked first? Tourists don't check every bill, they were too busy taking selfies at the battlefield. Businesses near Gettysburg College, Gettysburg are like getting a knock on the door, and it's not room service, it's scammers pretending to be inspectors or utility workers. They walk into stores, demand money, act official. Like, come on, tourists don't know who's legit, so they panic, hand over cash. And those scammers probably moved on to the next town before anyone could stop them.
Businesses that sit close to Gettysburg College often share a common thread of disappointment and frustration. The overall feeling is that visitors arrive with high hopes and leave with a sense that something essential has gone missing, like a hidden treasure that never appears. This pattern becomes clear when we look at the specific places that surround the campus. The outlet shops at Gettysburg present themselves as a shopping destination, yet the reality feels like wandering through an empty ghost town. Most storefronts are closed, staff are scarce, and the advertised deals rarely materialize. Shoppers report that the parking area resembles a maze of congestion, and the food court offers little more than a faint reminder of a once busy market. One visitor discovered that a gift card they purchased vanished after a short time, a situation that feels like buying a ticket to a show that never runs. The overall vibe is unwelcoming, and the empty corridors suggest that the mall is waiting for a dramatic rebirth that may never happen. The Gettysburg Day Spa promises relaxation, but the experience often turns into a stressful puzzle. Appointments are canceled at the last minute, leaving clients to scramble for childcare or alternative plans. Billing practices raise eyebrows, with reports of unauthorized charges and gift cards that lose value without clear explanation. Prices for basic haircuts soar well beyond what other local salons charge, creating the impression that the spa is more interested in collecting money than providing care. Even special events such as weddings suffer, with rushed styling and missed expectations that turn a beautiful day into a frantic scramble for hairspray and bobby pins. Kitchen 101 aims to offer a comfortable meal for travelers, yet the service frequently feels like a cold wind blowing through a drafty room. Wait staff speak only a few words, menus are limited, and dishes arrive either undercooked or overcooked. Prices are high for food that tastes bland, and the lack of alcoholic beverages surprises diners who expected a full restaurant experience. Some guests even observed staff handling food with unclean hands, an unsettling detail that raises concerns about hygiene and professionalism. Ragged Edge Coffee House tries to be a cozy spot for coffee lovers, but long wait times and inconsistent service dominate the narrative. Customers often wait 20 minutes for a simple cappuccino and nearly an hour for a breakfast sandwich. Employees sometimes appear indifferent, refusing to change gloves while handling money and food, creating a feeling of neglect. The kitchen sometimes closes well before the front door, leaving patrons stranded with no explanation. Meals that do arrive may be cold or improperly prepared, and the atmosphere can feel cramped and noisy, like a busy train station during rush hour. The Majestic Theater offers a historic setting, yet the comforts promised by its charming facade are frequently missing. Seating is described as uncomfortable, and sound and lighting problems distract from performances. Ticket prices remain steep, while the quality of acting and production varies, leaving audiences to wonder whether they are paying for nostalgia or for a truly enjoyable show. For some,